You can start. Start.
Shall we start, ma'am?
Yes, you can start.
Okay. Before starting, because most of them are in mute, okay, but ఎవరైతే వీలైతే వాళ్ళు స్క్రీన్ మీద వస్తే బాగుంటుంది. రాగలిగిన వాళ్ళు స్క్రీన్ మీద వస్తే లిటిల్ ఇది ఇంటరాక్టివ్ గా ఉండబోతుంది అందుకని.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. It is a new series like mental health awareness session. May month. May month is observed as a mental health awareness. So, Dantlo Bhaganka, Manojakriti, every day we are having one session. So, Andilo Mottamadata, today it is starting, and I am so happy, I am glad that I have taken up this topic. Okay, Mana Ivala topic vachesi the burnouts. మీరు చూసుంటారు కదా, burnout, compassion fatigue, and vicarious trauma in mental health professionals. Okay, helpers need help too. ఇది మీకు ఎక్కడన్నా ఈ టైటిల్ వినగానే మీకు ఏమన్నా గుర్తొచ్చిందా ఎవరికైనా? ఎనీబడి? ఓకే, మెంటల్ హెల్త్ రిలేటెడ్ కాబట్టి ఒక్క 5 years క్రితం వెళ్తే కోవిడ్ వచ్చింది కదా, అప్పుడు కరోనా వైరస్ కోవిడ్ ఉన్నప్పుడు కంటిన్యూస్ గా వాళ్ళు డాక్టర్స్ నర్సెస్ వీళ్ళే చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఒక 6 months 1 year దాటిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు అర్థమైంది ఈవెన్ దే నీడ్ టు టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్సెల్వ్స్ అని. సో సపరేట్ గా మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళకు కొన్ని సెషన్స్ వాళ్ళు కూడా రెస్ట్ తీసుకోవడము, వాళ్ళకి డిఫరెంట్ టైం అలాట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఇక్కడ జస్ట్ ఇట్స్ అ థాట్ అనమాట. అవేర్నెస్ సెషన్స్ ప్రతిసారి మనం స్కూల్లోకి వెళ్ళి స్కూల్ పిల్లలకి ఇస్తాము, టీచర్స్ కి పేరెంట్స్ కూడా రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది కదా. సిమిలర్లీ ఇప్పుడు మనం అందరికి ఇస్తాము, మనం కూడా we should take care of ourselves అనే ఉద్దేశంతో చూస్ చేసిన టాపిక్ అనమాట.
Can you switch to English, please?
Yeah, Uzma, you are here. Okay. So mental health awareness month. This month is we are observing as a mental health awareness month. Okay. So the purpose is all about that we go out and we go to some institutions. It may be educational, it can be corporates, it can be government institutes or communities. But end of the day, even we need to take care of ourselves. Yes, we know everyone, so many, we are already studied this, we are into this profession. But over the period of time, sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. That is the reason I found that this topic would be suitable for us. Mental health, important for mental health professional. Okay, our topic is burnout, compassion fatigue, and vicarious trauma in mental health professionals. Helpers need help too. Okay?
Yes. So we have to choose from these topics or any other topic?
My topic is that we are going to discuss in that, not exactly very detailedly. We know most of the things. Just we will touch and we will see how we will, if we have any issue, how we are dealing and how can we deal even better way. That's it. Okay? Yeah. So before that, like ice breaking, I have some questioning. I will ask some questions. So in the chat box, you can say, just you need not give any explanation. You just need to say yes or no. If it is yes, you can put thumbs up. If it is no, you need not put anything. Otherwise, in chat box, yes or no, you can do. I'll be very happy if you switch on like unmute. You unmute and say yes or no also. I'll be very happy. Okay. There are 20 questions I'll be asking here. Shall we start?
Yes.
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 Okay. In the past 1 month, have you felt emotionally exhausted after your working day? Okay. We got some answers. We are not asking any no judgmental. We are not asking any explanation. Okay. Yeah, I'll give 30 seconds for every question so that we can see everyone is answering. Okay, got the answers. Then second one, have you ever felt relieved when a client cancelled the session? Okay. Vijayalakshmi ma'am says yes. Asma also says yes. Okay. These questions, if you are some of them are answering, some of them are not answering, it is not for me or someone else. This, if you feel that this question is valid, you can write on in your book so that later we can discuss. If not here, we can discuss here, yes, later, but later on. Now, third question, do you sometimes find yourself on autopilot during sessions? Okay. Pratima is asking to repeat second question. Please wait for third question. I will go back to second and come back to third. Have you ever felt relieved when a client cancelled a session? This is the second one, Pratima. Okay. Now, a third question. Do you sometimes find yourself on autopilot during sessions? We are not judging, we are not asking any judgment, explanation, anything. Yes or no? Okay. Okay. Can I go to next question? Have you noticed a reduced emotional response to clients compared to earlier in your career? Okay. Next question. Do you carry client stories or emotions with you beyond working hours? Okay. Okay, I keep getting this. Sixth question. Have you questioned your effectiveness as a professional recently? Okay. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay, good. Next question. Do you find it difficult to completely switch off from mentally? Okay, completely you cannot switch off. Okay. Have you avoided or felt resistant toward certain clients or topics? I repeat, have you avoided or felt resistant towards certain clients or topics? Did I get any answer for this? Okay. Next, ninth one, do you feel you don't have enough space to process your own emotional experiences from the work? Do you feel you don't have enough space to process your own emotional experiences from work? Okay. Then last and final 10th question. Have you hesitated to seek support for yourself despite recommending it to clients? I repeat, have you hesitated to seek support for yourself despite recommending it to clients? Yes. Thank you so much. We have finished ice-breaking activity, some kind of activity. You can think ice-breaking or any relatable word. Just want to, and how do you feel after answering these 10 questions? Any one or two answers, please. Anybody? Okay, self-awareness. Thank you so much for responding to all the questions when I'm asking, you are putting in the chat box. Here, saying how many yes are there, how many no's are there, why are we here, all these things are not matter. What matters is, because at least a severe awareness is there now, and we are thinking about, I have done this, otherwise we never have, we don't get introspect ourselves. That is the reason these questions have been asked. Okay, thank you. Now come to the topic. Okay, now tell me, what is burnout? How many of you feel burnout? Burnout. Come on, we all are mental health professionals, and this is an interactive session. We don't have any PPT. So I want you to, somebody, one or two answers, unmute and answer. It will be good. Because yes, some of them are answering in chat box, but one or two people at least answer. Okay, anybody, can anyone say what is burnout? Because again, it will be what is burnout lessons and our sessions, training sessions like that we usually. That's why I thought. Yeah, Jayalakshmi, it is in losing energy. Okay. Now, second one, I think you will talk about more. Compassion fatigue. What do you think? Compassion fatigue. Isma, anything you want to say, Pratima? Okay, thinking of others mostly. Tired of being compassionate and empathy. Yes. Now, next one is, we will talk about that, then we will move on. Next one is vicarious trauma. Anything do you know about this? Okay. Okay, Bill. Okay, always listening to negative things and suffering, we might lose hope. Yes. Burnout is generally about high level of proficiency, we do overloaded, afterwards how you feel, that is burnout. Okay, compassion fatigue is something emotional, empathetic, we are more empathetic, and sometimes overboard also we get into empathy and we feel and we give more than how much required support, we sometimes we go that level. So what happens when we have this compassion? What happens generally is, first thing is, we know that other person is in the pain. So that pain, mostly we take it with us because we are more empathetic and we are more compassionate. So we take the same thing with us. That is the main reason. Next, all negative things, little bit, whatever should not happen with us, or it will be affecting our decision making and it will affect our productivity, everything. And it will also affect our behavior. Like we neglect we know that we always talk to our clients and we say that take self-care lena chahiye. Okay, but we somewhere in overload or something, whatever we do, in the most of the time we follow. I'm not saying that we are just everybody is that we are doing something different. As a professional, mental health professionals, counselors, psychologists, and whoever here therapists are there, they do it accordingly what we, because we train in that way, then only we are taking sessions. But in somewhere after 6 months, after 1 year, with the time we just forget, or with the flow we also take that okay, today 2 sessions, 3 sessions, one fourth one is pending. Okay, take fourth client also waiting for me, will take, even though if we are very, it is very heavy. Okay, and sometimes we not only with the client, content means if you take one session also, but it is, if you feel very heavy that day, 2-3 sessions, but sometimes four sessions, 5 sessions also, you might feel that lighter sometimes. But sometimes last moment, okay, no, nothing is there, so client is forcing or time is like that, we have to take, so we take. And sometimes with one session also, we feel very heavy that day, and it will be when we go back home also, sometimes we unable to forget. So those days what you do and all, we need to think. And are we doing, means in training most of the time we have learned switch on switch off mode. Are we following? Next. See, vicarious trauma is an emotional and a psychological impact expressed by individuals, okay, who are indirectly exposed to in trauma. So who are in trauma, we also, that individual, we take that pain is different, again this trauma is different. Okay, so there only how it is affecting to our life and our profession. Definitely, we also feel anxious. The moment we see that client or somebody, we feel anxious, depression, okay, and irritability also it will improve. And difficulty in maintaining our professional core boundaries. Some boundaries we have a lot of. We know that we should maintain secrecy, confidentiality. Okay, we will not take the things personally. Whatever client comes and talk to us, we take things as it is. Then when they go, we should not take it personally. But somewhere, as a personal wise, if I am very little sensitive or emotional, what could be the at that even though I am very normal professionalism I maintain, but that particular day I may feel little low, and that day if any person comes in that way, and it will hit us, and it will, we feel very heavy, and it will be with us. And sometimes we share with our colleagues. Sometimes we cannot share, or we don't have time, we did not share or something. It could be any reason. So sometimes it stays with us. These are the reasons. Okay. So how can we come out of this? These 3 things are affecting us. So do you agree? If you agree, say yes. If you don't agree, say no. Anything. Just I'm giving you some 30 seconds. Anybody can answer. Because in this limited time, how much we can cover, in that we found burnout, compassion fatigue, and vicarious trauma. So do you anybody feel that anything else are there? These 3 points we are discussing today. Any other point you can tell us? Reshma says, always listening to negative things and sufferings might lose hope. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now, we understood that we have this we can follow with three ABC model. First, what is ABC here? Just it's an abbreviation. A is awareness, B is balance, and C is connect. Okay. So, are we first of all, after some time, are we aware that we are also having little issue, or we need to take some pause and set ourselves, then get back to work? Do we analyze? Do we think awareness, that awareness is there, or yes or no? Please. If it is yes, thumbs up. If it is no, okay. Otherwise, chat box. Answer in chat box. Yes, no. Yes, okay. Awareness is there. Good. We should have that, it is there. Now, the awareness, after that, balance. How do we balance? Like, I used to do, but now I'm not doing. I need to do it again after in this summer. I'm just preparing my timetable, and from June I need to start. One of my colleagues, where I used to work earlier, he used to say, after 6 o'clock, 6:37, I will not have any Zoom call or something, because I set in that. If it is urgent, it is different, but not casual. Whatever I am talking, it is general. If it is specific, work related, important, definitely that adjustment will be there. Okay? And after 8 o'clock, he will not take any message. He will not take any calls. After 9 o'clock, no mobile at all. They keep it so that remaining time, whatever, since 9 o'clock in the night, morning 6:37, because I don't know when they will, morning till that time, they will not open, check their mobile. So if we made, that is the way they made. So I also felt that I remembered, and I thought that, okay, I need to restart, because somewhere I used to do after COVID like that. Slowly I'm also normalized with normal things. Now again I felt no, balance should be there, so I have to maintain. We need to. So this is example. But if you feel that your set of work, if you're working in school, if you're working in some corporates, colleges, or some clients comes to your place, so you need to know that how to balance, where you need to put boundaries and all. Based on that is the way you can balance your work. Okay. Now, next way is the connectivity. How can we connect? We have aware and balance is there. Connect to again our own professional, if anything related, like Sudesha Counseling Center, or if you are from another. So be in touch with them, so that we'll be, it is not that once we do some course, we go back and we do some work. What happens, we will become like we'll be in a shell. And if we need any support, we cannot get it. Like we will find somewhere and we will not get it. So instead of that, if you are get in touch with some organization continuously, that support will be there. Okay. Now, one little activity, I think whoever now 11 members are there, including me, no? So 10 members are there. So one activity, it is just a 1 minute activity. You just need to write. Okay. You need to write conditions. I be given what are the conditions we told. we can, I said that with ABC model, we can work on it. So one activity is this, you need to write the condition, burnout, compassion fatigue, and vicarious trauma. So with that, you need to write root cause. What is your root cause? You need to write. Will you write? It should be like this. Okay. So will you? I just want to spend some time, 1 minute like that, so that we will be fast. Okay. Already 8:40. If you tell one or two answers also, we can continue with the session. Anybody? For burnout, if anybody wants to say their own root cause. It is, if you can also, okay, root cause, I give 100% attention to that, right? Because at that time, it is good. Sometimes that is what happens. Sometimes, if whatever is strength, the same thing will be weakness. Sometimes we say, no? So if you give more attention to the other persons and we don't take care of ourselves. Okay. And what do you feel that time? If not now, you don't answer also. These 4 lines, whatever activity I'm giving, you need to write the condition. Then you need to know the root cause. Then you need to write yourself. How do you feel that time? What is your feeling? You feel that now I have given 100% that attention, I don't have energy. Whatever it can be, how do you feel? And how do you want to shift that? Because you feel that, yeah, you feel tired. Because you feel tired, what happens? Exhaustion, right? So that shift, how can you need to say, yes, 7 minutes. Then how can you? This is 4 things. If you observe yourself, what is the condition, what is the cause, how do you feel, and your shift, then you can take a decision that for this particular thing from now onwards, I am going to work on myself. Okay? Now, here little, just to like a toolkit I would like to give. It is already we know it, but still it is like a reminder I wanted to give. Okay? Each session, if you take in the continuously sessions, so how many of us really take some 5-10 minutes and do little bit breathing and little stretch up 2 minutes like that, body stretching and all. Do we do that generally? Because we say to clients and all, but do we do after the session? Do we do that? So that we need to put it in the practice. Yeah, little sipping also. Just have a glass of water. If you want to have any snacking, you need to snacking not for some. If you're feeling very feeling like hungry but not that full lunchtime, anything also you can eat and you can have. And important thing, switch on, switch off mode. We need to learn. Here I will say in a 2 to 3. Earlier, my aunt used to work as a nurse in Gandhi Hospital. So there is a rule. They never used to go with that white gown and with white cap, wearing white socks and all. Because that is very frock and she was middle aged, at home. Working is okay, but wearing that uniform at home, they never use. So that is the reason I think they have that policy. They used to go, wear the dress, and whatever the shift timings they work. After finishing their morning, because it is hospital, it will be round the clock, right? So morning, afternoon, night shift they will have. And after when they were going back home, they used to change the dress to normal churidar or sari they wear and they go back. So that is the symbol. Similarly, we need to, whatever is issues, client is, if we are very heavy and all, we can leave there and we can come out. When you same thing when you get into the center also, get into workplace, we have to go with a fresh mind, not that today I forgot this or I need to put something in the kitchen and I forgot. That little bit things nowadays, since thanks to mobile and all this very technology, we are doing it. But otherwise, whatever at home is happening, leave and give 100% attention to them. After finishing our calls, client sessions, if it is in the school, whatever group sessions we do, whatever is the assessment we do, after finishing, when you are coming out, we should come out with normally how we change your dress. That is called de-gowning. So I used to learn in when I work in one organization also. They used to say slip on and slip off. And like you need to wear chappal, no, remove your chappal and get into the temple. And when you come back home, you wear chappal. Similarly, you need to do. So these things we need to put it in practice. Then it will happen. Most of the time, I'm not saying something new. We know that we also we will be doing, but sometime we get into the loop and we will also get into this kind of that heaviness and we feel whatever we said, that compassion fatigue and all. So the awareness, and definitely it will help the connection balance all these things. Now, anything else you want to ask? Because two, three things are there, but I just wanted to finish by this time. It is already 8:48. Anything you would like to ask? I need to just conclude with something. Before that, anything you want to ask, then I'll conclude. Vijay ma'am?
I sent message.
Vijay Lakshmi ma'am?
I have sent message.
Okay. So, these are my things that how I switch on, switch off, and other things I don't know with my personal experience, and also a little bit what I follow the man and all. That is what I have given, whatever the data I prepared and I told you. If anything is there, man is coming, she will also answer. But before asking any question, can you please tell how you find the session today?
It is good, ma'am. Like we never think about ourselves. So some reflections type, knowing ourselves. Like frequently we need to do this because it's important.
Reshma is saying, right?
Yeah.
Because this thought I got because recently one of my friend, she's a counselor only, and because of school and other things, she was little busy. So at home, they were saying that being a counselor, why are you shouting? Why do you have this kind of behavior? All these things. So, because as mother to some two kids, and at home they need to take care of home and cooking and everything, taking care of home, all these things. She did not think one day it will come that it will affect me also. So I feel that sometimes it is not that everybody will be in that way, but we need to take care and go forward. And we need to learn how to, once we learn that technique, and we will follow. If no, next time also, if anything, this year it happened, okay? Next year, when that situation comes, if any heavy work is there, you might ask for some support, because here main thing is we don't, as a professional counselors also, we don't seek help for our own mental health issue. Most of them, I'm not saying 100%. Most of them, even we say others that you should come to us if anything is there. But if they feel little low, they are, why should I am only counselor, why should I go? Or how, what others will think. This is what they do. Now, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, all of you. Hello. Good evening. Namaskar.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Hi. Good evening, Andy. So this is Dr. GEETHA CHALLA from Manojagriti. Thank you, Suchitra, for the day one mental health awareness month initiative. And the day one, she took the initiative and she volunteered to be the speaker. Thank you so much. And it's a very interesting topic and very much required. Kada? So let me be here for a few minutes to answer your questions. Before that, I want to share my experience. Why counselors get burnout and what are the signals where you can understand that you are already burnout. I'll tell you my examples. Okay, so there are days where it's really little different to say, but I'll be looking forward to see that my clients cancel the session. And sometimes evenings, I just see that somebody should not turn up. They tell that they are coming. Still, I will be looking forward. Are వాళ్ళు రాకపోతే బాగుండేమో ఈరోజు అనిపిస్తుంది ఒక్కొక్క రోజు. And there are days, full power pack days, back to back sessions, and I feel like, let me close my eyes for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, let me close my eyes. And there is sadhana, there is a room for us where I go, switch off the lights and put my hands like this and just sit for 5 to 10 minutes and come out with good energy. Okay. And there are few instances where I look forward to talk to the client. They pay me, but I talk to the client. Means I ventilate. And some clients are too intelligent. They keep on using empathy. They do the paraphrasing. They really use the skills, and I feel better when I talk to my clients. Generally old clients who know me. It means what? It means counselor need help sometimes. And I am the example for that. Sometimes I feel like speaking to my counselors. And I have my therapist. I have my counselor. I have my students who counsel me, who do the, sometimes I sit in the car, I feel so restless and put a message in my group of counselors and ask them, can you do 10 minutes of MRA for me? I think there are few students, there are few students who immediately respond and they say, ma'am, we will do. And phone, I sit in the cab, close my eyes, put my, phone and then take the MRA. Please understand, it's so important to charge yourself. See, you use the mobile phone, end of the day, you charge it. If you don't charge it, dish. Similarly, being a counselor, we need some charge. We need to recharge ourselves. There are so many methods. I think, Suchitra already explained a lot because I know her. She prepares well when there is a program like this. So good. Thank you so much, Suchitra. Anything you want to ask? We'll have 5 minutes to talk. Let it be very informal. Let us not think that are live అని అందరూ మన పిల్లలే. తర్వాత చూసినా మన వాళ్ళే చూస్తారు. So nothing to worry. Please talk or ask question or comment or appreciate Suchitra. That helps. Give you a feedback because we are doing it for 29 days, 30 days more, I think. 30 days more. And I want you to inform other friends. Let every day we have a very good, crowd coming in so that we get more benefit. And every day we have power pack programs from tomorrow. Any questions? Or you can send me the text also if you don't want to ask the question. Both are okay? And 5 minutes from now, we'll close the program. Is it okay, Suchitra? You have something to say?
Yes, ma'am. I have wind up. I concluded the
Done.
session.
Done,
Waiting
done,
for
Done.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening.
It's a very good topic today, and usually we don't talk about ourselves like as counselors, and many times like we feel like what will others think if the counselor himself or herself is not good, she's not
Yeah.
suffering, how will she help us? So we generally hide our problems. So we must have such sessions, and we must have a support group where we can go back to like you said. So for hearing from you now, I feel like okay, it's okay to have problems as counselors too, and we
Correct.
should reach our friends for this.
Yes. Yes. It's absolutely okay to have a counselor. Going for therapy is not wrong. Being a counselor, you're a human being. So you also have problems. Trainers also. I see some of our trainers in this group. So trainers also sometimes you get burnout. Always you are motivating others, you are encouraging others, you are giving charge to others. But sometimes you feel low, you feel down, you also have problems at home. So who will motivate you? Who will give you energy? You need energy. So please talk to your friends, colleagues, or therapist. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Or do something which can give you some, that better feeling. So one day, maybe in the coming days, we'll have one of the best technique demonstration of happiness bowl. So that would actually help all of us. We'll have one day for happiness bowl technique. Okay?
Okay.
And please inform others so that they can join. Okay, any questions? If not, we'll wind up today. Always you can ask a question. We are getting a lot of comments. Helpful session. Thank you so much. Beneficial session. Suchitra, you have done well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Chala. Okay, thank you so much. Over to Suchitra to say goodbye. Yeah, I'm done.
Yes, ma'am. And see, I'm very much fortunate to be in Manojagriti, part of Manojagriti and with Sudisha Counseling Center. And most of the time, suddenly if ma'am gives anything also, some ideas also what we get, ma'am encourages us. And this is the topic I gave, ma'am said that, okay, go ahead with that. So within 2 hours, we prepared and we are here now. This whole 1 month also we are observing as a mental health awareness month. So please attend all the sessions. So which one is very heart touching for us and which one will be, I think all 29, 30 will be useful, but few will be touching us. So maybe you will take those things and you can benefit from that and you can update yourself. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you for everybody.
Thank you for information. We'll have a WhatsApp group for 1 month so that we can share some, after session assignments or after session information also so that they get benefited. Otherwise, it's like little unorganized. So we are going to have a 1 month WhatsApp group where they can get info about every session. So please encourage your friends also to join. Bye. Good night. Thank you.
Bye,
We'll
ma'am.
get
Bye.
getting back, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
సుచిత్ర మీరు క్లోజ్ చేస్తే క్లోజ్
Yeah.
Off live.
Yes, Shyala, ma'am.
మీరు క్లోజ్ చేస్తే క్లోజ్ అయిపోతుంది.
Okay.